Hello, let me tell you a story. There was a man who had had a rough day traveling. He's carrying 2 bags through the airport, decided to get a snack before his next flight. He sees a line selling hot, fresh mini donuts. So he says, forget about my diet. I'm going to treat myself. Gets a bag of the mini donuts, goes to sit down and can't find anywhere to sit. A man gestures that he can join him. He sits down, puts his bag down. Whew, relief. Reaches into the bag of donuts in the middle of the table and pops one into his mouth. Ah, delicious. Not as hot as he expected, but delicious nonetheless. A little while later, the man reaches over to the bag and grabs one of the donuts and pops it into his mouth and smiles at him. He says, nerve of this guy. So he takes the bag and he scoots it a little bit closer to him, pops another donut in his mouth. A little while later, the man reaches over the table, grabs another donut and puts it into his mouth. He says, man, I can't believe this guy. So he pulls the donuts a little closer to him, eats one. A little bit later, the man reaches over the table, scoots the bag a little towards himself, grabs one of the donuts and puts it into his mouth and smiles at the man again. It's like, the nerve of this guy. Man, I should say something. I can't believe this guy. There's only one donut left, and the guy has to get up for his flight. So the other man gets up for his flight, reaches into the bag and grabs the donut. He said, I can't believe this guy's going to eat my last donut. He breaks the donut in half, smiles at the man, puts it into the bag and eats the half of the donut and waves goodbye and walks off. He's like, man, I can't believe that guy. I'm not going to eat that other half of the donut. That filthy hands, I don't know where they've been. Eventually, it's time for him to leave. He goes to grab his bags and notices his bag of donuts sitting on top of his bag. He'd been eating from the other man's bag of donuts. Is there someone in your life who's been kind to you or nice to you and you didn't realize it until after the fact? You know, it's not too late to thank them now.